All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It is Monday, the beginning of a new week, new opportunities, new things. You know what I'm saying? You could even meet new people. Whatever you want to do, the world is your oyster because you have new life. And it is not a new day because, guys, they are now the old days. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? What is going on? I am gearing up for so many exciting things. Covalent TV as a brand is gearing up for so many exciting things. And we need y'all to be a part of that, even when it comes to the shows, because what you do on the shows counts towards what we will do for the future. So you know what that means, y'all. If you're watching the show right now, be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. The love is needed. We ready to receive the love. Mm-hmm. Art thou feeling it now? Hither.
There we go.
we need the love. Okay? Not in the form of a turkey leg. I got turkey legs on my own. I don't need it. I got my own turkey legs. But if you want to send through some of that financial lubricant, we will not tell you no. Well, Werner might tell you no because he just takes and only accepts payment in mayonnaise.
That is not true.
That's very true.
It's not true at all.
We confirmed it with National Enquirer. It is very true. It is confirmed.
I wouldn't believe them if they were on fire.
Why would the National Enquirer be on fire, Werner? Why? Because you are you saying you would commit arson? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying I would commit arson. I'm just saying if a story came out today that said they were on fire, I wouldn't believe it.
Is your name Arson?
No.
Do you know Nato Jacobs?
I don't know Nato
That's what
Jacobs.
I said. If you don't know Nato Jacobs, I don't know Nato Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am not lost in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I am not. I have found my way to knowing what our job is. That is bringing you beautiful people to news, holding one special, accountable, and bringing you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do here. So, with that being said, let's not delay y'all any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news. Let go.
This will make the drones happy. Vegas made $66 million over 2 days of WrestleMania last year. Yay!
Okay, so Werner, thank you for clarifying that real quick. Thank you for clarifying that. That was for last year?
That was for last year. $66 million for 2 nights last year.
Then what?
Just ticket sales.
Werner, real quick, bro. Then why did I see it reported as ticket sales for this year on 2 different platforms, might I add?
Really?
Dead ass. I have no reason to make that up. That's why when you said that, I'm like, Are you joking? That was for last year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all outlets, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Catherine, you must have saw it too. You said someone reported incorrectly. Yeah, you must have saw it too. Because I saw it on 2 different outlets. That was for this year. Man. Okay, now you saw it. Okay, so I'm not tripping. All right, for sure. So I'm not fucking tripping. Okay. But again, thank you for clarifying, Werner, because I would have made an ass out of myself because I thought that was for this year.
Mm-hmm.
But no, let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of the story. For all of you drones that are tap dancing and flicking your hats to the audience and singing, hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal. For all you motherfuckers is doing that right now over WWE getting that number instead of actually worrying about if the product is entertaining or not. I hope y'all understand that WWE has reached a point of where their bubble is about to burst, and they're getting all the money they can, and they're screwing all of you before the downfall happens, before the downturn happens. There's a lot of companies that are closed right now that made a lot of money before they closed.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Kmart made a shit ton of money. Warner, can you find a Kmart now?
No, I miss Kmart.
I miss the shit out of Kmart.
I think there's one in Puerto Rico. I could be
Bro,
wrong.
them glizzies they used to have at the front of that damn Kmart.
You know what's funny? That was my mom's pregnancy craving.
Word? Oh!
Yeah, with me, yeah.
My mom
Kmart glizzies right at 9 a.m.
My mom would always say it was cereal, and that is why I probably love cereal so much. I call myself a cereal connoisseur. So, yep, that's true. Ladies, if you get pregnant and you eat a whole bunch of shit and it's your pregnancy craving, your child is probably going to eat a lot of it, you know, when they are fully developed and fully realized.
Yes.
So, lesbians, if you get pregnant and you eat a lot of pussy, your child, never mind. But,
yeah.
never mind. I'm going to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled. I don't like cancellation, except when I am canceling subscriptions. But no, that's crazy to learn, Warner. Yeah, those front of the Kmart glizzies, they were only, you want to know the only thing they were rivaled by in their time? The front of Home Depot glizzies.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Man, my grandfather, because my grandfather was a handyman. Them front of the Home Depot glizzies.
Yeah.
Man, especially here in Chicago, man. Damn near better than Portillo's. But them front, but the elite of the elite is the front of the Kmart glizzies. That's the elite of the, and they used to have some good pizza slices too.
Yeah.
Man, where did the time go, Werner?
They still have a website.
They paying for web hosting?
Yeah, apparently.
That's good. Good for them. But yeah, there's a lot of companies that have been profitable, and then once they hit their downturn and their financial bubble burst, they cease to exist. Enron was profitable at one point. Look up Enron right now. If you're not old enough to remember Enron, look up Enron right the fuck now.
Sears was also another one.
Yeah. See, Well, no. Warner, that's actually the best example of them all. You know why? Because Sears self-sabotaged.
Yes, they did.
They refused to move into the future. They were primed to be the next Amazon. No pun intended. Well, the first Amazon in that case. No, you're right. That's probably the most bang-on comparison. WWE is the Sears of professional wrestling. And things that do not evolve are doomed to perish. Let me say that again for all of the slow people. I know y'all drones are a little slow. Y'all a little slow. So let me say it again. Things that don't evolve are doomed to perish. WWE has not had to evolve. They've had no interest in evolving. The closest thing they've came to evolving is buying Evolve. And broadcasting Evolve. But I'm telling y'all, that bubble is going to burst. I hope, didn't I say this after WrestleMania? Werner, I hope they're enjoying every dollar that they are pulling out of these idiotic WWE fans' pockets. I hope they're enjoying it. Because someday, that funnel of money is going to stop. And it looks like we're already in those times. Have y'all seen the ticket movement for Elimination Chamber?
Yikes.
I'm from Chicago. I've been to the United Center dozens upon dozens of times. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 30,000 seat arena for wrestling. That is a 30,000 seat arena. Go look right now how many tickets they've moved for Elimination Chamber. That Werner, just 2 years ago, this would have been a sold out event. This would have been a sold out event.
And now you're coming back with your hometown, with the hometown kid as champion. And yikes.
And them tickets wouldn't move if you put them in a bowl of Jell-O.
Mm-hmm.
But, Werner, would you say this is a self-inflicted wound?
Yes.
Okay. Now, to put this into a little bit more clarity, this is not only a self-inflicted wound, this is like a self-inflicted fucking shotgun blast. This is like a self-inflicted bazooka blast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anybody who knows anything about any of the weapons I just named, you ain't recovering from that. You're not coming back from that one. And that's where WWE is right now. Okay? They're going to pop some attendance numbers and they're going to pop some ratings every now and again. You know why? Because they're the WWE. That curiosity to go be associated with a brand that people grew up with, that's always going to be there as long as WWE exists. So every now and again, they're going to pop a good attendance number. Every now and again, they're going to pop a good rating. But if you haven't noticed of what's been happening in this last calendar year, that hasn't been sustainable for them anymore. That hasn't been the crutch they could lean on anymore. And whose fault is that?
WWE's.
But let WWE tell it, they'll say it's the audience's fault. And that they should fuck off if they criticize the product. So I'm just preparing everybody. Marlo has said, bet it's under 50K. Go look up the number. Go look up the number right now. WrestleTix got the number up.
Mm-hmm.
United Center is a 30,000 seat arena. And they can't move tickets. What? An Elimination Chamber is in what, 2 weeks?
No, 1 week from this Saturday.
Oh, see? So any chance of movement in that building being packed to the rafters, it's gone up in smoke. That's real. Read a couple comments. Said, there's also one outside of Spartan. Wait, hold on. What y'all talking about? I don't even know what y'all talking about. Let me go back up. Bun Block, you finally said something different. Say you think WrestleMania 42 is going to be tarped up. And yes, in certain spots, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They dipped their hand in the cookie jar one too many times with Vegas. New Orleans, they probably would have sold out. That's an undersaturated market for WWE. They probably would have sold out. But that greed, that fucking greed, that would have fell underneath what I was just talking about a second ago. Every now and again, they're going to pop a good attendance number. A great one. They had a chance with New Orleans to do that. And what did they do?
Bye-bye.
There you go. There you go. I don't need to say much.
Instead, you get Money in the Bank in August.
Yeah. And Money in the Bank has become such a bastardized concept. Who gives a fuck about that? All right, let me scroll back up because I was trying to get the context of what y'all was in this bitch talking about. Said the drones don't care about getting screwed by WWE. It's the WWE. I'm going to be a little bit to the contrary. Their ticket movement is saying otherwise. Them having emergency meetings is saying otherwise. Them putting a 25% discount on WrestleMania tickets says otherwise.
Which I'm curious, how many people did actually buy over the weekend?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
If WrestleTix got any nuts, we'll find out.
They don't.
They don't, though. We'll see. No, but we'll see. I'm going to hold off. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to leave it there. Said all the good stores are leaving us. Absolutely. Said, yes, I wanted mac and cheese when I was pregnant with my daughter, and she loves mac and cheese. Yeah, ladies, y'all, what y'all put in y'all stomach and y'all put in y'all bodies when you got children in your stomachs, you got to know what you're doing, you know? Catherine said, facts, Enron was very profitable. Yeah, and we know how that worked out. Real Deal Collins said, Fuddruckers is the same way here. Way too darn good. Took their grill and hightailed out of Georgia. Also, Raising Cane's and Whataburger out of the areas. Wow. You know what's crazy about you saying that, Real Deal Collins? We had one Fuddruckers here in Illinois, and it was in the south suburbs. And, man, every now and again, my mom would take us there. Them burgers was smacking.
Yeah. I loved that place.
First time I had a smash burger, by the way, too.
I remember going to the one in Downers a lot. When I was a kid, they actually built the Fuddruckers, and they had the arcade games, which everybody wanted to play.
I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
I remember when Pizza Hut had the full arcade, the buffet.
Oh, don't see those anymore.
Yeah,
those are all just now in strip malls.
Fucking stinks, dude.
Yeah.
We got a ton of Raising Cane's here now. You mentioned Raising Cane. We got a ton of those here now.
I think we just got one in Grand Rapids.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and a Bojangles.
I had Whataburger in Texas, and man, again, fire in Corpus Christi. I had one in Corpus Christi. Oh, my God. Man, that shit was delicious. And fun fact, apparently it was the one Selena used to go to a lot. So that was pretty cool because I'm a huge Selena fan. So, yeah, we'll support her. I hate the word fan.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. Said, wait, that's why Sears went bankrupt. Yeah, because Sears didn't want to evolve. They had the leg up. Amazon beat them to the punch. Go look it up.
Amazon killed a lot of businesses.
Real talk.
Like they killed Circuit City, Sears. They're going after grocery stores now too. Don't sweep that under the rug when they bought Whole Foods. If you look at Whole Foods prices now versus 15 years ago or 10 years ago, a lot different, a lot cheaper than what it was.
Everything you see now when it comes to what Werner just named, Sears had a open field to run on and do that. And they just said, nope, we're just going to be brick and mortar. That was stupid. Said, I love some Fuddruckers. There's one in Greenville, South Carolina, and one in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Man, look, if I end up in Virginia Beach, Virginia, for any reason, I'm there. No, it's one JCPenney still open in the South Burbs, as far as I know, here in Chicago. I think it's still open at Riv Oaks Mall. I might be wrong. Said Georgia got
I think Yorktown still has JCPenney's.
Yeah. The WWE refused to evolve, and they keep doing their shitty tactics. That's the word I want to stick to. That's the word I want to stick to. We're going to talk about that during the actual show once we get into Raw. That's a word I want to stick to. Because now WWE is doing exactly what I told our beautiful truth seekers they were going to start doing. I told y'all they were going to start going to Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl semi-pro tactics, Jackie Moon tactics. I told y'all this, dude. And that was one of the things I even said I have on inside information. But we going to get to that. Y'all just wait. We going to get to that. Trust and believe. We going to get to that. Oh, it's a Whataburger in Greensboro. I'm in that bitch. Yeah, next time I come down there for WrestleCade, I'm going to go ahead and swing over to Greensboro and see what that's hitting for. I'm going to see what that's all about. Because you put your right foot in. Put your right foot out. You put your right foot in. I don't even need to. Y'all know the rest. I don't even need to, man. I'm getting emotional. God damn it. All right. Let's see what we got. Said they don't want the rest of hotbed of Chicago ditching them for really bad optics and it's smart like Mr. Starks. Like, here's the crazy thing. WWE's optics are in the dirt right now.
Massively. And again, as we always say, Tony has the opportunity right now.
Everything is building towards Tony having the opportunity. Like all of the stars are aligning for Tony Khan in 2027.
Yes.
And we said this a long time ago. We said this when it was announced that WWE was pulling out of New Orleans. We said this.
Mm-hmm.
All Tony Khan has to do is not fuck it up.
Yep.
That's it. All he has to do is not fuck it up. Because he has a golden opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
He has an opportunity to get a chunk of the market share in professional wrestling in 2027. All eyes are going to be on AEW in April 2027. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna plant their flag during where, what WrestleMania weekend would be? And me and Werner, we both said it. We agreed on it. If I was him, I'd run it the same weekend as WrestleMania.
Yep.
Run Madison Square Garden the same weekend as WrestleMania.
And you know what? This would be the one time, and I don't want to speak for you, but this would be the one time I believe you and I would agree, go both nights.
Yeah. Pay Madison Square Garden the fuck you money necessary to get in that building.
Mm-hmm.
Because money talks and bullshit walks, especially in New York.
Exactly.
All that, WWE put the ixnay on it. Man, if Tony Khan walk up to them and go, hey, man, I know what it costs to normally run this venue if it was WWE coming here. How about I double that? You think they're going to say no?
Right.
Look me in my face and tell me they're going to say no.
Then I got to make another phone call so I can be a jackass like I was with Ring of Honor and New Japan.
Fuck no. If the venue rights fee is $5 million, Tony goes, hey, I got 15 for you.
Yeah.
The fuck? Triple H could pick up that phone and dial with his nose all the fuck he want. Ari Emanuel could pick up the damn phone and call him. That ain't gonna change nothing.
Nope.
Not a damn thing. So, okay. Okay, if they want to play that game, okay. And I think Tony Khan, what he said in that interview about Madison Square Garden and how that played out, I think he said that to throw WWE off the scent. Like, oh, yeah, it didn't work out. WWE made a phone call, so I don't really have any interest in it. I think he said that to throw WWE off the scent. You think if he bring a good amount of money to the table and work out an under-the-table deal with Madison Square Garden, he can't get in that building? Now, it might hurt ticket sales. Like, if he don't announce it until like 2 months before it's supposed to happen, it's probably going to hurt ticket sales.
No, he's got to do what he's done with All In, a year in advance.
I'd do it. See, I'm ballsy enough to where, I'd do it a year in advance and be like, I dare you. Try to get me unbooked from this building I just paid double to get into. I dare you. Man, I tell him I got lawyers on retainer so goddamn fast.
Mm-hmm. And I got NFL money behind me.
And I got fuck you money.
Mm-hmm.
So play with me if you want to. Man. Imagine him building a WrestleMania caliber event around Madison Square Garden. Man, please. Yeah, that was Werner's idea. He thinks that he should do it in the Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
Either one.
Get Master P, the whole nine.
Yeah, y'all already tapped in. Fuck it, why not? Make it a thing.
I got something for you. Rental fees for MSG between 50 to 500,000.
Yeah, okay. I'm pulling up to that front door step with $5 million. Like, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What we doing? You when WWE pick up the phone and call, you gonna answer? Will this $5 million buy me WWE repellent? If you can promise me that in writing, you got a deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll even go a step further. I'll make sure the infrastructure surrounding the event is up to par too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy out some motherfucking cars and make sure the logistics is on point. I'll pay for the traffic people to be outside the arena. I would go so far with that shit to the point of where if WWE did pick up the phone and call him over there at Madison Square Garden, I'd be like, man, y'all could kick rocks. Y'all ain't never offered us what he offered us.
Mm-hmm.
But Xavier, you said something that kind of made me cringe a little bit. I rebuked that cringe. He said the Superdome would be nice or the Smoothie King Arena. No, man. No.
You gotta
No.
You got to do the Superdome.
See, what you just said is the problem. Everyone expects Tony Khan to just run an arena. No, Tony Khan should run a stadium. Fuck all that. No. And the only reason why I'm even recommending Madison Square Garden, I know that's an arena, but like that's the arena. That's the difference. It might as well be a stadium. But if he's going to New Orleans, man, fuck all that Smoothie King Center shit. No, don't think small. You ain't going there to think small. Why would you go there to think small?
I mean, if you're going to do Dynamite on the what?
Yeah,
for your go home, sure. Okay, that's fine.
The hell no. Hell the fuck no. No. Whatever big event you run in Superdome or bust.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. Unbreakable said AEW should be doing all the big arenas and stadiums like WWE does just to annoy him. It's funny that Werner said that a while ago. And this was before they even hit their hot streak product-wise.
Mm-hmm.
He said that a while ago. Tony should just jump into the pool and just start running stadiums and just see what happens.
Honestly, Tony should be challenging that no compete clause that WWE has,
because it's horseshit.
Because it really is horseshit.
And truth be told, if he took it to court, they would throw it out because WWE just can't not throw it out. They would rule in his favor because it doesn't hold. Stuff like that doesn't hold in a court of law. Like if Tony Khan really wanted to spend the money and take that to court, he could and he would win. Because I highly doubt these arenas are signing these deals that say that. I doubt it. I just doubt it. Because that would fuck up the arena's money. That would fuck up the stadium's money.
Yeah.
So no,
But smaller arenas like say a Grand Rapids or a Hoffman Estates or the second biggest city in your state, they'll sign it because they're too afraid.
We don't want to get on WWE's bad side.
Exactly. It's that second, third, fourth tier that doesn't want to piss off WWE. But if you go to Chicago, New York, LA, they're not signing that bullshit.
Yeah, it's open season. You really can't do that shit in LA.
No.
Do you know how many things run through LA? You really, boy. Look. It'll be a concert for the weekend at the Forum one day, and then the very next day it'll be a concert for goddamn Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm. Then
the day after that, it'll be a car show.
Kings versus, the Sharks.
Bruh, no. That shit really don't fly in LA. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. You know what? I'm seeing people saying Cowboy Stadium.
No. You're missing the point. That's not going to hurt WWE.
It has to be something sentimental.
Yes. Superdome makes sense because they pulled out. Madison Square Garden is because it's Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it's the history.
Plus, I'm sure there would be a tear shed by Vince if that happened.
Dude, Vince might croak if he sees
that too.
Would not be shocked to find out if he passed the very next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Or during the show.
Oh, no. They blew off pyro.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean a mid-carder won the world title? He's not championship material.
What's a Statlander? That sounds like some shit Vince was. That sounds like some shit Vince would fucking say.
The toxic spider's too small.
I don't know what a Tekla is. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, it has to be a Nelson from The Simpsons. Ha ha.
Yes.
It has to.
Mm-hmm.
It has to. Like if he goes, hey, we're running a big event at Chase Field in Arizona, I'm going to be like, oh, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, oh, man.
Exactly.
Damn it. You had one job.
Or Houston.
Yeah, oh, God. Slow up. If Tony Khan agreed to pay for them to refurbish the Astrodome, and then he ran the event in there where they ran the best WrestleMania of all time in 17, that would be cold-blooded. That shit would be cold-blooded. Now, hold on. Warner, that would be cold.
That would be good. But I don't know if Tony wants to spend that kind of money.
They would have to start now, too.
Yeah, they would.
That would be some cold-blooded shit.
I don't think Tony's on that level we are.
Oh, I'd go to that motherfucker.
So would I, in a heartbeat.
I'm there.
In a heartbeat.
I'm in that bitch. Man, you shitting me?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
And I would make sure there's Michael Hickenbottom references all over the place.
As big of a Selena fan as I am, she had that last big performance. That man, I'd be in that bitch expeditiously. But they would have to start now.
Yeah.
Like to get it ready in time for April of 2027, they would have to start now and at the latest early March.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been there. It's not in complete and utter shambles. It could probably be done in under a year, but if y'all ain't never looked it up, it's going to cost a lot of money to get that motherfucker back up to where it was.
Right.
I think I saw it's like at like $100 million to get it back up to snuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Tony got that kind of money, but
yeah.
But
I don't know if he wants to spend it on that though.
But just fucking imagine.
Yeah.
All right,
that would be awesome.
Oh, man.
That would be so awesome.
Dog, I'm coming in that bitch with spurs. I'm coming in that bitch with a big belt buckle. I'm coming in that bitch with a 10-gallon. I'm in that motherfucker tough. I'm going to have some tight-ass Wranglers on. Fuck it, I'm going to go old school. I'm going to have on some tight-ass Jordache. I'm in that motherfucker. At least got
Are
excited.
you going to wear a denim shirt too?
Hell yeah. At least probably like, oh, I'd love to see that.
So much.
It got hot all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. Real talk.
I'm sure she's fanning her face right now.
That's all right. Yeah. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Said anything for Salinas? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the truth. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. We had a little fun to kick off the show, man. We only 35 minutes in. Damn.
Wow.
But now it's time to bring the show down a little bit because, ladies and gentlemen, we have to do the portion of the show that does not make us feel like we are at an amusement park. It makes us feel like we're in hell. So if you know what Six Flags in hell feels like, go ahead and drop what we're about to do in the comment section. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you non-burning ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter.
Yeah.
This is from.
You don't even know who it's
Person.
from. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, you don't even
It's
know.
from a person
Okay.
at Moses Muhammad.
What the hell? You picking
Eromose.
Warner's like, I've never had a Muslim drawn accountability. Today's my day. You a jackass. You are an actual jackass. Go ahead.
All right. He says, and I quote, big respect to WWE. Breaking records again with WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Over 66 million across 2 nights, about 33 million each night. That's not just a wrestling show, and he actually spelled it SHOWL. That's global business at its highest level. Love it or hate it, WrestleMania remains untouchable when it comes to drawing power.
Dumbass. Warner, have you ever seen an audience of anything so happy to be price gouged?
Yeah. Only them.
No, like dead ass.
Yeah. I have never seen it anywhere else but WWE.
We got robbed and I'm enjoying it. Wrestling's winning. What? Or if somebody busts in your house right now and knock you over the head, are you going to wake up and be like, you know what? Thank you for robbing me.
No.
I've always been waiting for a good robbery.
No.
And you provided that. Y'all giving Yelp reviews on being robbed? Woo, buddy. Okay, wow. It doesn't even make sense from like a delusional standpoint. Like, even if you're trying to be delusional and you're trying to be obtuse, even then, it still doesn't fucking make sense. Like, I'm trying to be willfully obtuse in my mind right now and try to figure out how that's a good thing. And I still can't. I still can't. Now we're doing the willfully obtuse routine. Okay, Truth Seekers. I'm going to ask y'all a question. What grocery store do y'all normally shop at? Just name your local grocery store that you normally shop at. Warner, what about you, by the way? I know you get all your food from trees and then you fuck them, but where do you go when you want some actual protein?
I go either to Meijer or Walmart. It depends on which cheaper.
I'm gonna let the Truth Seekers reply. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second, Warner. I got you. Food Lion, okay. Hey, I went there when I had touched down to pick up a cake that that J-Rod and Nikki ended up putting on each other's noses and eating with and all type. Warner, calm down. Calm down.
What are you doing?
Mind your business. Mind your business. Was you the guy that was pointing across the street? Was that you? Did I finally get to the bottom of it? God damn it. This motherfucker, I'm gonna choke him in front of the police. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. If I can find his fucking neck first, I'm gonna choke him in front of the police. Then watch. He had all right. It wasn't all that. It was look, I skeeted it to an empty apple pie box. All right. Shit. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. J-Rod, I love you. You know I love you. Nikki, I love you as well. J-Rod, we was just talking today. We was just on the phone today, goddamn. But Catherine has said Food Lion. B-Wolf said Farmer Market. Okay, shouts out to you. Xavier said Walmart. Publix. I fucks with Publix. I fucks with Publix.
A wonderful place.
I fucks with Publix. I fucks with it. Mr. Mayhem, you from Chicago. Yep, Joel Osco. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
No love for the Marianos.
Mariano's is the shit. It's just too fucking expensive.
That,
But boy, I get my cuts from that, oh. They know how to get a good cut of a damn steak in that motherfucker.
They do.
Jesus Christ. But let me see. Yeah, what happens in Winston-Salem stays in Winston-Salem. That's why I'm like, I don't got nothing else.
When did Winston-Salem become Vegas?
Fuck you today. Today. HEB. Okay. The Piggly Wiggly. What the fuck? We pulled out Piggly Wiggly? All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. They still got the 99-cent stores out there in Cali. You know, that's the closest thing you get to a Piggly Wiggly, you know.
True.
But y'all named all y'all grocery stores. Let's keep it a beam. Imagine you show up to your favorite grocery store. You know, we got Jewel Osco, we got Publix, we got HEB, we got all these stores that y'all named. Okay? And you walk in there. And the first thing one of the store associates say to you is, hey, just so you know, before you get your usual stuff, we see you in there all the time, before you get your usual stuff, everything for today and going forward will be marked up 60%. What is your immediate reaction? Go.
Walking right out the door.
Word is said, I'm walking right out the door. What are y'all doing? And they're dead serious. They're looking you in the eyes. They're dead serious. Catherine said, bye.
I don't even say bye. I just walk right out the store.
That's exactly what's happening with WWE right now. But here's the difference. I'm going to switch up the scenario just a little bit. Now, Werner, imagine that same scenario I just gave you, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're marking everything up 60%. You can still get your usual items. They're just going to be 60% more. And everything in here is rotten and expired.
Still walking out the fucking door.
But it's going to be a little more oomph that you walk out the door with when you hear
right.
that. That's exactly what WWE is doing right now. They're telling you not only are we going to mark it up, but even if you decide, okay, cool, I'll deal with the 60%, they're telling you, well, all of the food on the other side is rotten and expired, so have fun. Is anybody fucking with that? Are you going near that with a 10-foot pole? I'm going to talk about value. Y'all saw, I don't know if y'all saw the announced names, you know, your boy put together for WrestleCon. I'm all about elevating people that deserve the platform, and I'm all about bringing people together that could provide value to places like a WrestleCon, like any wrestling event. If you look at our lineup, you go, man, that's a great fucking value. I get to meet some of the top stars and some up and comers. And it's one name that ain't even announced yet. WWE looks at their fans and they go, well, we got all of this abundance. We got all these things that we could give you. But again, you're going to take this 60% marked up, expired, rotten food. Are you taking it? Or are you going to go for the value? It may not be the same. It may not be the same presentation as the fancy grocery store you're used to going to, but you'll get your value. Which one are you going to?
I'm still leaving.
That's what I seen WrestleCon posting before you did. See, real quick. So they told me they were going to post everything on Sunday, and I was coordinating my posts at the same time. I wanted to coordinate them for the same time for that very reason. Double up on the promotion. I could have posted it the day before. I had all the flyers. I had them all ready to go. But why not double promote? It makes more sense to double promote than it does to have them promote it and then 3 days later I put up some promotion. No, let's do it. No, I'm going to do it same day, same night. So that way nobody can say, oh, I didn't see that this person was going to be here. No, you saw it because it was posted twice. And the ones I designed are fire. Did y'all see them joints?
Mm-hmm.
No? So, hey, man, we ain't fucking around here, man. Jay said, to hell with walking out. I'm calling the police. He said, I'm snitching. he said, I'm snitching. I'm not going out. We're not gonna take it. Motherfucker said, I'ma send in motherfucking every 80s pop icon to ravage the store. He gonna be like, Cyndi Lauper, come in here. God damn. But yeah, no, you guys are not going to that store with the rotten food, with the marked up food. You're not doing that. You're going to go to the place that gives you the value. And this is not a promotion for them. This is just the honest to God truth. That's AEW right now. That's your local indies right now. That's MLW right now. That's every other product not named WWE or TNA right now or AAA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Any product that is not WWE, TNA, or AAA, that's where you're going to get that value. And just when you thought TNA was going to pick up some more momentum and they were kind of distancing themselves from that partnership, they give fucking Ariana Grace their Knockouts Women's Championship.
Yep.
A jobber on NXT. And she's a sweet person. She's a beautiful, sweet person. God, I met her in LA. She is so sweet. She deserves a lot of great things to happen to her in her career. Don't get me wrong, but she wasn't ready for that. Yeah, man. Give me the value. Give me the value. I don't care if the name of the grocery store is grocery store. I'm in that bitch. You mean to tell me I could get it at the prices I got it before and it's fresh? I'm in there. That's real. That's fucking real. That the Ariana Grace and Stack storyline is not even the TNA's own storyline. Man, y'all don't want to get me started on that. I can't get started on that right now. We at 49
Partnership.
minutes. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Partnership. We done broke that partnership down to the molecule multiple times on this show. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to hold one special accountable. But actually, I'm going to forego it because I have a what we not going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Warner, you brought up a restaurant earlier. And it was called Bojangles.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Nash, what the fuck, homie?
Jesus.
Kevin Nash, what in the name of clan ancestors was what that quote was that you put out there? What the hell was that? You're from Michigan. I don't care how big you are. You would not go to Detroit saying that bullshit you just said because you'd get jumped. You were referring to a black man and you mentioned Mr. Bojangles. Are you out of your fucking mind? Now, don't get me wrong, Kevin Nash, I understood the underlying message of what he was trying to say. He needs to add more edge to his character. I personally think he needs to bulk up more to look more believable. Mm-hmm. And he does act like a little kid and he acts like a dork. And that's pretty much his gimmick. Look, he's bouncy and he's youthful. He's a young OG. Now, if you would have just steered the car in that direction, we all good. But you kicked the fucking quote off by saying he's an incredible athlete. He's a little bit too fucking Mr. Bojangles for me. And I wish he was a little bit more urban. First and foremost, white people, we know what y'all mean when y'all say urban. I'm so sick of white people thinking we don't know what the fuck that coded language bullshit means. We know what it means. We just pretend like we don't because y'all want to feel superior and we just laugh at you dumb fucks. You want him to be yo, homie, yo. You want him to be crime time. You want him to be status quo. That's basically what you said. And I'm only sticking up for this young brother, even though I do not think he's going to be the guy at any point of his career. The reason why I'm sticking up for this young brother is because he had to see that. Now, some people might argue that was his karma for the crackhead comment towards Tony Khan. Some people might argue that. I'm pushing that out the way. I'm pushing bias aside. And it's not a bias on my end. It might be a bias on Tony Khan's end. I'm pushing all that shit to the side. You called a black man Mr. Bojangles. Homie, all you was missing was a couple steppin' fetchits and a couple N-words. Don't ever again in your life call no black man no damn Mr. Bojangles. Because, again, I don't give a damn how big you are. If I catch you talking like that in front of me, Kev, look, I don't got to throw hands with you. My goddamn it is always with me. I don't play that shit. And if ain't nobody going to stand up for that young brother, I will. The fuck are you doing? That's the thing with people that have no racial awareness. Like, did you think that was just gonna slide by? And then you claim to be this progressive dude and all that stuff, and then you say shit like that. I'm glad you're being held to the fire. I respect your career. I respect what you did for the business, but fuck that shit. I'll throw all my adoration for your career out the window if you talking like that. I ain't one of these compromised Negroes. The hell is wrong with you, Mr. Bojangles? Are you insane? Now, if he hopped on a quote and called you a crack-ass cracker, I bet every amount of money in my wallet you be calling Triple H to try and see where he is. Man, people got to learn to watch their mouth. Age does not equal wisdom. Because it ain't no fool worse than an old fool. Y'all ever see an old, stubborn, stuck motherfucker? Ain't never really done nothing spectacular in their life, but for some reason, they feel like the knowledge that they've gained is enough to get them by. Kev, you better wake the fuck up. And you liberal and progressive and shit, you should have known not to say that goofy shit. Hell, even if you wasn't, you should have known not to say that goofy shit. Give a damn. I don't give a damn if he was in the NWO. Fuck you for saying that weird ass shit. And it ain't no way you could say you was taken out of context either. It's in the quote. It's on video. Man, tried to have some empathy for him after he lost his son, and then, man, you turn around and say some goofball shit like that. Come on. It's FBA in this motherfucker. I do not play that. Dave says, saying that, and FBA knows the history of Bill Robson. Man. Yeah, why the black man got to be twerking or acting all feminine and sissified, or he got to be thug, yo, homie, yo, crime time. And you want to know how white people love it? Werner can recite that goddamn Crime Time opening intro like it's his motherfucking birthday. That's how you know white people love that shit, and that's how they see black people. Werner could barely say any Asian wrestler's name, but he remember that Crime Time intro.
I got one right.
Fuck off. This is not your moment. Dude, what the hell? I think it's worse enough that the beginning of his damn song says he's so bouncy. That alone is bad enough. Because name me one white male wrestler outside of Kit Wilson right now that got anything feminine going on in a presentation. I'll wait. And if one of you dumb motherfuckers say Dalton Castle, I swear to God. Because if you gonna start pulling up outliers, we gonna have a problem. I might have to pack you up. You get a Gold Dust and a Dalton Castle once every 10 fucking years. That's not the norm. Mr. Bojangles. Boy, man, please. Boy, I will kick you in your quads. Fuck is wrong with him? Man, that might as well be my clear to air too. If you don't know how to be racially aware when you get around some black people, just shut the fuck up. If you don't know how to speak on black people without putting respect on it, shut the fuck up. Just don't even open your mouth. Lord. Miguel, I would read that comment, but I don't know how the algorithm is going to respond to that. But I see your comment right there, Miguel. I see it. I see it. Yeah, I don't know how to. That might be considered one of YouTube's touchy topics in their terms and conditions in their. I ain't touching that one. No. They ain't gonna hit us with no goddamn strike. Is that a new person? Byron Cutler? Yeah, shouts out to you, Byron Cutler. New person said. We're going to talk about it in 1 second, man. We got a rule on this show, no skipping it. We're going to get to that. Don't worry. We got you, and welcome in. But yeah, no, I agree, though. I agree. You didn't really skip ahead, but I'm just letting you know anyway. All right, y'all. Now it is time to get into the show that we would never go into, Raw, sponsored by Trojan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into Monday Night Raw.
No.
Alrighty.
No.
Show kicks off with a shot of Beale Street in Memphis because Jerry Lawler still lives there, everybody. Yay! Then we got the shot of usual talent arriving late to work, as always. Then we have Jimmy and Jey Uso entering the crowd with Jay looking like Macho Man Randy Savage for some odd reason.
Let me take this, and then I'll let you get the next one. I'm going to make this a very long story short for all the beautiful people watching. Watch how I do this. Warner, watch this. Watch this. You're going to like this. Usos come out. Heel stop the eating. LA Knight comes out. Wants to whoop some ass. Division won by pinfall with a tsunami from Bronson Reed on Jimmy Uso. So you had LA Knight come out there and want to get revenge on the Vision just for the team he's on to fucking lose. And the match was shit, by the way. Overbooked shit. WWE is the only promotion I know that can overbook and underproduce a match at the same time. This was one of those. You had LA Knight cut a whole promo, get the crowd riled up, the whole shit, just for his team to fucking lose. It was almost like he disappeared. Did anybody else peep that? It was almost like at a certain point of the match, he just fucking disappeared. And after the match, Logan Paul stole a headset, talked trash, and the masked man took him out with a blackout on the announce desk before running through the crowd. I got buttons for this.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
WWE takes with one hand and they take with the other.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Oh, you want LA Knight? I'll give you LA Knight. I'll even give him promo time."
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gonna disappear in a loss. Then it's gonna seem like he was never in the match at all. You know why? Because a box would show up that says don't open until 2/28/26.
Mm-hmm.
Warner, I swear on everything that is holy on this beautiful planet called Earth, if this is a setup to bring back Chris fucking Jericho, dog, I might actually need to take a week off to figure out if I want to cover the rest of the road to WrestleMania, and I'm not joking.
Oh, I believe you.
Like, I will dead ass. We'll come back for the Mania review. If this is how they bring back Jericho, especially after Adam Pearce is like, I didn't order it, send it to SmackDown.
Send it to Aldis. He'll deal with it.
If Jericho comes back as a box, y'all, I don't think I'm going to cover any WWE shows until Mania. I'm being real. I'm being honest. Because you want me to tell you what I think it is? I think it's the list of Jericho. Like a giant version of the list of Jericho in that box.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you what I really think of it overall. You know how we've said about certain WWE stuff in the past, this has big boom or bust potential? Warren, I think we both can agree. This has massive bust potential and bust potential only.
Exactly.
There is no boom potential.
This is probably going to be worse than the egg.
This is all bust.
Mm-hmm.
This is not boom. This does not have the potential to boom at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's bad when I'm saying Chris Jericho is possibly the best case scenario. Because, like, what could you even do? What could you do to even make this reveal palatable? What is it going to be, a sheik from Saudi Arabia in there? Like, what can you do? Somebody made me laugh on Twitter. They said it's Britt Baker.
That'd be hilarious.
Dog, I'd cry tears. I think we all can agree that when we saw that box and they addressed that box, we all was thinking, man, this is going to suck.
When has a box been ever good? When has an egg ever been good? When has a surprise ever been good in WWE? I don't think you can ever name one, honestly.
Father God in heaven. They got a box, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They got a box.
That's what happens during the panic meeting. Let's get a mystery box. Everyone will be talking about it for a week.
And here's what makes it dumb. The company sent a box to the company?
Yes.
The company sent a box to the company. And no management knew anything about it.
I'm gonna laugh if it's Johnny Gargano.
Oh, God damn it. Oh my God.
Just him being depressed.
They sent themselves a box.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Oh, if it was Vince, oh my fucking God.
Oh God.
Shut the doors. Shut the door. Bruh, the doors, shut the doors. Shut the doors.
Yeah.
If you want to kill your that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Inject the venom.
Shut the doors. If that is Vince, shut the doors. Shut the doors. It's over. Ball game. It's over. Now, the resident drones are going to stick around, but it ain't going to be enough of them to sustain WWE.
No.
Shut the doors. That you know how many people that would push to AEW? Do y'all know how many people that would push to AEW? Shut the fucking doors.
And that would be another star aligned for 2027 for Tony.
Man, y'all shouldn't have put that thought in my head. If they were setting it up for Mania, I probably would have thought it was him. But because they're setting it up for Chamber, nah, probably not. But if it was, man. But the reason why I think it's Jericho is because of the whole Chicago connection. That's why I think it's Jericho.
Yeah.
They're doing this for the pop. They're doing this for the Pop-Tart charts.
Yep.
So they can have
like
something.
Last year when Dwayne showed up.
Yeah, so they can have something to put up on YouTube and go, look, viral.
Because wasn't Chamber last year in Chicago?
No. No. Where'd you get that from? Okay.
I don't know. I just thought it was in Chicago last year.
Just in here making shit up. That's all right. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me keep this going, and then I'll let you take the first triple threat. Los Americanos roll up, and El Grande Americano complains about El Grande Americano original being in a qualifying match and demands an IC title match. Pierce says he won't just give him a match, he's got to earn it. And he has a match tonight. Then we get promos from Natty, Bailey, and Asuka about how each of them are going to win their qualifying match, and we go to break, and we come back to that match. Get into it, Werner, and please, for the love of God, make it fast.
All right, so we got the triple threat match. Asuka, Natty, and Bailey. This match was terrible.
Natty, I love you. Bailey, I love what you're doing for the women.
Mm-hmm.
But this match was bad.
Yeah. Long story short, Asuka caught Bailey in the Asuka lock. Tapped out quickly.
Missed spots. It looked like nobody knew what they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey looked like a fish out of fucking water. It was bad. Especially by Natty standards, too. It was not good, guys. It was not good.
This is just another fail. WWE showing how to fail a character evolution or rebirth or whatever. Because what they've done with Natty so far with this new character development, awful.
And Bailey needs a win in the worst way, and you gave the win to an already ice cold Asuka.
This is again. So what was it for Saturday? I was about to just say Asuka wins, LOL, because that's what it felt like.
They're probably thinking they need more heels in the match, and they need heels in the match, but like Bailey still needed a win. This is what happens when you book yourself into a fucking corner. You got a whole bunch of people who need wins and they need character development, and you can't be even in a position to afford them that because your booking is garbage. It's sad, dude. Dude, it's sad. It's a sad state of fucking affairs, bro. And I'm tired of people pretending like it's not. All three ladies in this match deserved better. Let's keep going.
After the match, Maxine Dupree attacked Natty from behind. Pause, by the way. On the stage, as fans were beginning to chant, "Whoop that trick," as they were being pulled apart.
Even the brawl didn't look good.
No.
Even Triple H's ace in the hole, the brawl, even the brawl didn't look good.
Mm-mm. Alrighty, backstage, Adam Pearce handed Oba Femi a contract, said that SmackDown wouldn't be able to beat it. Femi said he needed time to think. Then out of nowhere, we have a wild Rusev sighting wearing an old Happy Rusev Day t-shirt, and they stared at each other.
Is that supposed to get us excited?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to get us excited? Rusev ain't been shit since he came back. That's not a moment. That's not a oh, God damn it. That's not a thing.
No.
And you're already killing Oba Femi because you're labeling him as his ruler and conqueror. He can't even make a fucking decision. Rulers are decisive.
Stupid. This is
It's
just
dumb.
stupid.
Dude, it's dumb. They're calling him the ruler and he can't even make a decision.
Mm-mm.
What, they've been showing vignettes for him for what now, like 3 weeks?
He's the new Veer Mahan. He's still coming.
Oh. Like you can't make this shit up.
No.
He's the ruler. He bounces like a fucking idiot. But it's tribal, so you can't make fun of. Man, fuck that. I'm FBA. I don't give a fuck about none of that tether bullshit. It looks dumb. And of course, that's why WWE fans love it, because it makes them feel like it's at the same intelligence level. I'm going to think about this. You will now have the power of the Black Panther stripped away.
Yeah.
Oh no, here's Rusev. What?
I must run away now.
What? What? Like,
I'm terrified of Rusev Day. So, by this, and I just had this thought, Rusev is the new Brooklyn Brawler.
Oh, buddy.
That's all I can think of. He is the new Brooklyn Brawler. He is the new King of the Jobbers.
Werner, they had him do a stare down with a freezing cold Rusev.
Yeah. While wearing an old t-shirt.
An Arctic Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't in some interview, right when he came back, he said, "Oh, I'm glad WWE is offering me this opportunity for reinvention and allowing me to be."
But nope, we're back to Rusev Day.
Oh God, Jesus, Lord Jesus. And you know it's only a matter of time before Lana is back.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a new commenter. Let me go back up to that person. Or are you new? I think I've seen you in here before. Mr. Horner said, "How do 3 talented women put on such a shit match? WWE purposely produces their match to be bad. That's the only way I could comprehend it." We have been saying that since we started this show.
Yeah.
You have to go out of your way for your match quality to be this bad. You have to go out of your way for your promos to be this bad. You have to go out of your way for your booking to be this bad. This don't just happen overnight. They had him stare down with Rusev. Like people were going to be like, "Ooh." Give me a fucking knife. Albert Francis Simmons said, "Oba Femi is just another big guy with no talent." That's why they're hiding him.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing with Jade Cargill when she got there. That's why you've been seeing more vignettes than you've been seeing matches. That's not a coincidence, dude. They know he's not ready. Because once you get past the stupid fucking slow bop, the dude's green as fucking AstroTurf. Man, oh Lord, this product, go.
Alrighty, up next, we have a Liv Morgan sit down with Michael Chode. Morgan sat down, Dominik joined right next to her. She said she's going to make people wait before she makes her decision, to which then Stephanie shows up and gives a long promo in Spanish, to which made Liv Morgan cry, and that was it. Back from break, we get CM Punk and Finn Balor together. Yay! Punk says they deserve a fighting champion. Finn Balor deserved a title shot because of what he's done when he got it in Belfast. Then he ruined everything when he fought AJ Styles for the last time in the ring. Whatever. Long story short, Punk dared all three of them to beat him down, and they all ran away. Up next, Byron Saxton interviewed Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They're going to beat Lash Legend and Nia Jax eventually.
Oh, we believe you. You don't need more people.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, Rhea. We know that you did not need to tell us you will win. We know. Oh, we know. We fucking know. Oh, my Lord.
Io was asked about the qualifier, then was interrupted by Kyrie saying and Asuka, saying no one was ready for Asuka and for her to be champion. Up next, El Grande Americano versus Penta.
Why are they trying to heat up Penta? Dude, he's already frozen dinner, man. Now you're trying to heat up Penta when he actually did have some heat. You didn't push him.
No.
Man, it's like trying to reheat McDonald's fries the next day. In WWE's case, it's like trying to reheat McDonald's fries like fucking 8 months after the fact. No, a year now. No, you had the opportunity. He was getting reactions in every building, and then you just cooled him off. Stop trying to do, you know what, WWE, I'm going to tell y'all something. Stop trying to do the we know better than you booking. Where it's like, see, we know better than you. We were going to push them eventually. No, you weren't. You're only doing this because people said you're wasting Penta.
Mm-hmm.
We're not slow. Well, y'all fans might be. But the average real professional wrestling fan is not fucking slow. Cut that shit out. Y'all don't know better than the audience. Y'all are fucking idiots. We can see it now. People have seen Unreal. Y'all sit in a fucking boardroom like fucking cavemen and grunt at each other until an idea comes up.
And you notice Triple H is the quietest one in the room.
Because he's not creative.
Exactly.
All he does is grunt. You know, what we're doing with this, and you know, and we got to get there. And shut up. You don't sound important. You don't look important. You were never the guy, and you fucking suck. God, and fuck all the people who enable you, including your damn wife. Go.
Alrighty. Penta won with a Canadian Destroyer after the match. Chad Gable gave Kaiser a Chaos Theory. Gable tried taking off Kaiser's mask, but was pulled to safety by the other two.
Why is this still a thing?
I don't know. This should be gone. Or if you're going to have it, leave it in AAA. This does not need to be on Raw.
They give my man a brand new contract just for him to not only get shit creative, but to get injured and come back to even more shit creative.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, during a commercial, I don't know how many of y'all saw this. The whole thing behind the El Grande Americano gimmick in WWE's eyes was the mystery of it all, right? The obvious mystery, right? You know who it is, but it's still the mystery. Do y'all know they had Chad Gable cut a promo in his voice and him say, guys, my Espanol, he said Espanol is not very good, so I'm going to speak the native tongue of this country. Boy, if you fucking want an insult to your intelligence and you want it for free, cut on a WWE program.
Yeah.
If you just want to feel like your intelligence is insulted, just cut on a WWE show. Like, if you're trying to actively trigger yourself, watch a WWE show. It'll make you feel like the dumbest person alive just for watching it. This shit is so bad, it makes you question common sense. Go.
Backstage, we're in the Judgment Day clubhouse. McDonough and Balor were like, I don't need your help, but I'm trying to help you. I don't need your help, but I'm trying to help you. I don't need your help, but I'm trying to help. And then there's dump, but guys, I have a match. Guys, anyone? Darn. That was the segment.
Riveting shit right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was riveting. Homie, I'm almost moved to tears.
AJ Lee versus and Becky Lynch in the ring. Punch me. No, I'm not going to punch me. No, you're not going to. I'm not going to punch you. Punch me. You're not going to punch me. Punch me.
He's not capping. That's essentially what it was.
That's what happened.
That is not a lie. That is essentially what fucking happened. What, like, okay, Werner. Let's have a moment of just levity. Let's have a moment where we just try to reason with everybody here. So anybody watches our show that's a sneaky undercover WWE fan and you just don't want to tell us because you don't want to get roasted or whatever the case may be, and you want us to analyze that. What are we supposed to analyze?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to take or review or like what do you want us to say? What Werner said is pretty much what fucking happened. In a second, I thought it was going to turn into, why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting?
Exactly.
It's infantile booking with a pinch of retardation. What are we supposed to say? I know there's one person watching our show right now like, oh, I can't wait to see them talk about this and break this down. What's there to break down?
Yeah, tell us.
Becky needs to fucking retire.
Mm-hmm.
AJ,
There's really nothing left for her to do.
AJ is out in the open now, and it almost seems like her entire legacy was overrated by seeing how she is now.
Yeah.
All this is doing damage to not only the product, but it's doing damage to the women backstage that deserve these opportunities more than them. I know it's one person watching our show right now. God, I wish these guys would break this down. It seems like they're just being negative. No, we're not. That's literally what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say Becky Lynch ever had it, but god damn, dude, she's lost it. She's so bad now, I'm genuinely going to myself, why did Nia Jax have to punch her in the fucking face?
Mhm.
She would have probably been released by now. And AJ, you came back for this. Yeah, that's what it is. It's duck season. Wab, that's exactly what it is. Grown women. One with a child. Father God in heaven, deliver me from this bullshit ass show, Jesus. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but God, you know us. You know us. I feel like God is within us, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna have some church in here, Jesus. God, you know me. That's the only reason why I'm cussing. You know me. Deliver me from this product. Deliver the world from this product, please. Lord, go, please fucking go.
The Vision confront Pierce backstage. Bronson Reed said he would love to solve the Masked Man problem when he's got his hands on him. And Pierce thanks him for this. All right, main event time, kids. Triple threat match. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Gunther, Javon Evans versus Dominik Mysterio.
Transition, somebody do something cool. Transition, somebody do something cool. Transition, somebody do something cool. This match had no flow. None. This match had no flow. And then, let's not overlook this. We always say on this show, when WWE actually does get something that happens that's somewhat okay, they run it into down. They showed it's they mad, Warner. Hold on, they mad. Let me know if we still live on Facebook, guys. We good? Are we good? Let me say,
we're good.
Cool. Let me say this real quick, and then we finna get out of here. Gunther is supposed to be the biggest heel on the roster, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Dominik Mysterio is supposed to be the second biggest heel on the roster, correct?
Correct.
Javon Evans is not nearly built up yet, correct?
Correct.
Who won this match?
Javon Evans with an OG cutter.
You've even pulled the investment rug from underneath Dominik Mysterio, a guy that y'all spent the last calendar year shoving down our throats as a fucking Nepo baby. Y'all put all this investment in him just to not put him in prominent spots. Y'all have already fucked Gunther up. Yeah, that's over. Y'all, that's done. That's cooked. And you give it to Javon Evans, who isn't even remotely built up yet, so he can do all the Kofi type spots in the chamber. Because I know that's the only reason why they booked him for this match.
Yep.
He's going to do all the Kofi stuff. Yeah. Because, you know, that's how they got to shoehorn black men. Well, Kofi's a tether, but still. There were two right answers in this match, and WWE picked neither one of them. You're going to build up Dominik Mysterio for a match against Penta, and you have him get pinned by Javon Evans. Oh, well, now that's gonna clear him up to face Penta at Chamber. Y'all, man, look, I'll come on here and admit I was wrong if they booked that match for Chamber. Do you think they booking that match for the Chamber card, Werner?
No.
Or do you think that's going to be booked on a random Raw?
That's going to be booked on a random Raw.
So Dominik Mysterio's likely going to lose his IC title on a random Raw after you had him get pinned by Javon Evans to go to the Chamber.
Yep.
And then just like LA Knight in the opening match, it was like at a certain point of this match, Gunther just fucking disappeared.
Yep.
Good job, WWE. Good job, WWE. Good job. -10, no moment.
-10, no moment.
We back on this with clear the air. Fuck WWE.
Fuck WWE.
I'm going to read a couple comments before we get out of here. I ain't going to be rude. I'm seeing -10, no moment. See, but here's the problem, Jace. Here's the problem. They booked themselves into a corner, so even if what you're saying is true, we just watched Dominik Mysterio get pinned by Javon Evans going into an IC title match. Even the siren outside don't want to hit his bullshit.
Let me ask the dumb question then. Hypothetically, if none of the Chamber stuff was happening, it was just a straight up triple threat match. Javon Evans pins Dominik. Wouldn't that make Javon Evans the first up #1 contender for the IC title since he just pinned him?
Sure would.
Why is that not happening on Monday?
And that's by WWE's logic, not ours.
Right. I'm trying to go by WWE logic. So Javon Evans should be facing Dominik on Monday, and then they never announced when he's going to face Penta. They just said down the road. What in the fuck does that mean? Anything?
That's where we at, y'all. That's where we at. And we use the word logic very, very loosely. That's where we at. My favorite part of the show was it ending. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, Monica, you're going to have to watch it on playback because we at the end now.
Yeah.
The drones got mad at the very end and tried to cut the stream, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, Matthew. We've had this discussion. No, they don't. No, they don't. Not anymore. They're deliberately doing what they're doing. They're deliberately doing what they're doing. This is their creative. This isn't, oh, we hope you'll forget anymore. They're booking like this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal should show you that. This is not an accident. This isn't a, we hope you forget it. No, they're booking this shitty on purpose. Before Unreal, I would have agreed with you. Before Unreal, I would have gladly agreed with you. But after watching Unreal, no, they're doing this on purpose. And this is dumb even from a business standpoint, because even though Saudi is likely going to overpay, why are you tanking the value of your product? I'm so glad we done with this damn card.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm seeing a lot of -10s. Angelo said they buried LA Knight. I hate to sound like a smartass, but you just not figuring that out.
Yeah.
They've been burying them.
We already said his peak was what, 2 SummerSlams ago, 3 SummerSlams ago?
Miguel said Gunther looked like he couldn't keep up with Javon Evans. I mean, obviously not. But also something I noticed, I'm glad you said that though. Gunther is gaining that weight back. He don't give a fuck no more.
Mm-hmm.
WWE has killed his drive. You could see that belly coming back. And y'all didn't believe me when I said WWE is in the business of killing the drive of professional wrestlers and devaluing them to the point of where they will not have opportunities elsewhere because their stock is too low. You want a recent example of something I'm talking about? Nixon Newell.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony, being the great guy he is, tried to refurbish her, and she crashed out. But yes, Ricochet was right. Yeah, we knew Ricochet was right when he first fucking said it.
Right.
But yeah, of course he was right. And when I say what I'm finna say next, y'all, I need y'all to take this as literal as possible. WWE at this point is a make or break company, and they only make you if they want to. If you are not a part of the group of people they want to make, they will break you. Figuratively and literally. Remember I said that. And any wrestlers that's watching us, remember I said that. And don't tell me I'm tripping. Watch the product. Pay attention. The devil's in the details. Y'all, we gave y'all an hour 37 of this phenomenal fucking work, man. And it's time to get up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hat. So, signing off yet again, it's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, the just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
The beacon of football wide, the Messiah, some cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.